Today we're going to talk about the 5 things that can be lessened or cured by having a gastric bypass or sleeve.
You ready to go? Go, buddy. This has got to be one of the coolest things I've seen here yet.
Hello, my name is Grant, and I'm trying to live forever. I lost over 300 pounds using the gastric bypass, and I've maintained that weight over the last 16 years. And I'm hoping you can do the same thing too. Today we're going to talk about 5 things that the gastric bypass or sleeve can help, mediate, or cure after having had it and losing the weight. First thing, number 1, heart disease. You get all that weight off your body and you get back down to normal weight. You get to exercising and moving, getting blood pumping, getting your cardiovascular built up because you're going to be motivated. Your heart problems, if you have any right now, are going to disappear. You're going to become as healthier than you've ever been. So that's number 1. It's going to be better for your heart. Number 2, type 2 diabetes, the precursor to full-blown diabetes. Now, you right now, if you have full-blown diabetes, it might lessen it, but you're going to have to go with your doctor on that and watch it really, really close and work with him. I'm not telling you to do anything against your doctor's orders when it comes to your diabetes. But when it comes to the precursor, type 2, once you drop the weight, your blood sugar is going back down to normal. Especially if you follow the carnivore-ish, ketone-ish diet with no carbs or low carbs, because that's the killer. Carbohydrates, sugars, fructoses, anything that raises your insulin levels is gonna be bad. And hopefully you're not gonna have a lot of opportunity because of the new size of your stomach to be able to digest any of those, because you just aren't gonna have room or time. As long as you're getting in your water, and then you're going to be severely limited. So that's all. That's the second thing, is that type 2 diabetes. Along with those other 2, your blood pressure is probably going to get pretty normal. Because I know when I started at north of 500, my blood sugar was terrible. My blood pressure was terrible. The doctors weren't about me stroking out and being gone. I mean, I was large and in charge. Just getting that weight off of you, is going to lower your blood pressure. Okay, that's number 3, blood pressure. Along with the one thing the doctors always gripe about is your triglyceride levels if you do blood work. Triglycerides are number 4. They are directly correlated with your sugar intake in your system, how much you're eating. You should be worrying more about your triglycerides than you should actually about your LDL or HDLs, because they don't really matter. It's your triglycerides that are important. That's how much sugar you're putting in your body on a day-to-day basis. So, my opinion, just my opinion, is that after everything's said and done, triglycerides are where it's at, not your LDL. Now, if you're eating a bunch of fried foods and you're using a bunch of seed oils instead of like an olive or the better oils for you, we'll get into seed oils in a whole different time. But if you are eating a lot of saturated fats, and by what I mean by that is deep fried potato chips, junk food, then your LDL or HDL could have issues. But the biggie is the triglycerides. It all rolls back down to carbohydrates and sugars. All of it. The diabetes, the triglycerides, the high blood pressure because you got the weight on you, because your heart is pumping harder. It all boils back down to the sugars. So the last thing that the gastric bypass sleeve can alleviate or fix is inflammation, soreness, joints, just general inflammation in the body makes it hard to heal, which is part of what you have to do. So if you have a surgery or if you have skin removals, inflammation is a biggie. Inflammation can cause lots of bad things, headaches, joint pains, like I said, all kinds of things. So the gastric bypass can be a wonder drug. It can actually be a wonder drug if you do it correctly. You have to get on a program. You have to watch what you eat. You can't go back to your old habits. I'm proof. I did it 7 years ago. I put weight back on by going around the system and figuring out a way to get all that shit back in my life. And so I had to get back on the program, back to meal prepping, back to a plan. As I've said, and I will say from this day on, every time I make a video, if I can, it's if you just go through the drive-through and get your food, you're going to gain the weight back. And your health is going to be just as bad. You're gaining an opportunity with this. This is not something you're just doing. You're gaining an opportunity to get your life back. To absolutely get your life back. It's a reset button. Don't waste it. Please. If one of these videos just makes one person not waste this opportunity, then I've done a good job. All right? So, we're going to recap. Heart disease, type 2 diabetes, blood pressure, blood sugars, triglycerides, and inflammation can all be either largely mediated. I don't know if that's a good word. Let's just say it can be fixed. It can all be fixed in 18 months of getting the weight off of you and eating correctly. That's all there is to it. I mean, that's as simple as it gets. So everything that's causing you problems now can be fixed. Everything. All right. Like, share, and subscribe. I need some questions. That little button down there, that you're looking at right now, that one, see it? The little red button? Hit that button. I need subscribers. I need views. I need people to be watching this and learning from this, because this can be a great thing for you to make you live forever. You guys have a great day, because a great day today could be a better day tomorrow. Y'all be good.